Is delegation really an art? Lots of people think so, but the truth is, like any good skill, if you put the practice in, the act of balancing everything out will become second nature. There's no doubt that if you want to become a great and effective leader, then you need to learn how to delegate well. If the great American industrialist Andrew Carnegie had passed away today, it's likely his gravestone would say, "Here lies a man who enlisted in his service better people than himself." And there's the thing. Really good leaders recognise they can't do everything themselves, so they surround themselves with people who can. Hiring people is one option, but growing talent internally is just as important. That's where delegation comes in. It often seems that the people who are the busiest in life are also the ones that have time to do a little bit more. But if the same people always put their hand up, how can anyone else develop, and how can you, as the leader, free up time to look at new strategies, products, or priorities? Here are 4 steps to successful delegation. Step 1. Trust that your team can do the work. You have to take the leap of faith that the people around you can do the jobs you need them to do. That's because they can. Your confidence in them will transfer as confidence in themselves. Step 2. When delegating, be clear what you are delegating, why you are delegating, and when you need the task completing by. Under no circumstances define how you want it doing. Here is the essence of delegation. If you tell the person how, then you're setting yourselves up for failure. You'll be disappointed because it won't be completed how you expected. They'll be disappointed because if shown how, then there's no opportunity for growth. Let people be creative and find their own way. Do not take this, however, as meaning you cannot help them. But don't give them the answer. Step 3. Never refuse to delegate a task because you think the risk is too high. Fear of failure could stop you from ever delegating again. If the job is that risky, then the associated learning will be far greater. As always, follow the same rules. Let the person know that there is risk associated. Tell them why you are delegating, what needs doing, and by when. Do not tell them how to get it done. Instead, because there's risk involved, ask them to keep you updated and to work with you before proceeding. By doing so, your concerns are managed and the person involved still gets the learning. Step 4. Give credit where credit's due. If the delegated task gets completed on time, to the right quality and to budget, if appropriate, then reward the individual involved. Don't take the praise for yourself, but praise them instead. Their confidence and ability will grow, and you can delegate to them again in the future with even more success. It's nothing but a win-win situation. You will become surrounded by people you can trust, and they in turn will gain experience and confidence. That in turn will help them establish themselves as leaders of the future. Success is never delivered by one person alone. Only a team that trusts each other can really get the job done. Take the leap, and never tell them how to get the job done.